Hey, welcome back to the channel, guys. It's Cody here again. Today we're going to be doing yet another ranking video. This league that we're going to be doing is the New York Collegiate Baseball League. This was a personal request from my buddy Andy, so if you're watching, shout out. Obviously, all of these teams are in New York State. These logos are very, very interesting to say the least. We're just going to go ahead and get right into it, guys. We're going to start today with the worst baseball logo I have ever seen in my life. The Sherrill Silversmiths. Take a look and admire this beauty. I cannot believe this is real. I refuse to believe that this is real. Just stop the video. Stop, Marty. Turn it off. Turn it off. This is like you wanted to own a baseball team, but you forgot that you were also opening up a brunch spot at the same time. One of the worst logos I've ever seen for anything. This is completely missing the mark. How in the world is this a baseball team? This looks like I'm about to walk into a restaurant and be charged $17 for an Eggs Benedict just because there's capers on it. No way that this is a real, genuine thing that somebody made. The Sherrill Silversmiths. Shame on you. Things can only get better from here. This is awful. Now we've got the Dansville Gliders. I'm still stuck on that other logo. Got the Dansville Gliders coming in second to last. I mean, what can be said here? There's too many different styles going on. You got two fonts that don't match at all. You got a baseball that's stylized completely different from the actual bird itself. Real thick strokes on the back of that bird, and the rest of it is just really tiny detailed. Moving on. Hornell Dodgers. I mean, there it is, the Hornell Dodgers. 100% just text-based. This looks like someone just grabbed some clip art from Microsoft Word and called it a day. Moving on. We've got the Syracuse Spartans. It's not the worst thing I've ever seen. I do like the artwork there. I think someone did a really good job with the artwork for the Spartan guy specifically. He's puncturing that baseball. That looks really nice. It's just very, very, very detailed. I could do without the Syracuse Spartans text on the bottom. That doesn't match in any way. It takes away, it's very distracting. I do like the perspective though, how the baseball is all big and in the foreground, so it looks like he's behind it and has this real long sword piercing through. Next up, we've got the Rome Generals. This kind of looks more like a minor league hockey team to me. I think it has to do with the shield or the crest in the background. See that a lot in hockey, as well as like the stars in there is a big thing. He's pretty cool. I like his red, white, and blue colors with that black trim going on. He's kind of tough to see. I feel like half his face is shadowed, and even the side that's not shadowed is just sort of like, it just feels really dark. Maybe that's just my computer. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why half of him is so like dark and mysterious, because it's not even just his face, one half of his face that's dark and shaded. You also see that in just the entire left side of the logo is dark and shaded, like the stars, that RG, I don't know, it's fine. Now we've got the Syracuse Salt Cats. I like this more than I probably should. The Salt Cats up there is extremely lazy. Just feels like an afterthought. Get rid of that Salt Cats. Again, that just looks like the font for like some kind of hip bistro. The cat himself is kind of cool. He's got like kind of a mischievous personality, and I also really like that S that he's in. I like this. This is better than the other Syracuse team. Now we've got the Cortland Crush. You can't lose when you make a logo like this. This is very safe, very generic. Purple and orange work nicely together. This is a solid C. This is safe. This is a great fallback. If you're not sure how to make a baseball logo, I feel like you can just make this. It's okay. Moving on, the Mansfield Destroyers. This one is wild. My man's has barbed wire on his bats. I feel like this is a threat just by looking at this. Guy's like really, he's popping out, you know, he's layered in front of the text nicely. Seeing some issues with just way too much detail. Those bats look fantastic, but again, just super detailed. I like this. I feel threatened. I genuinely feel unsafe for my life with this man popping out at me with his barbed wire bats. Next up, the Rochester Ridgemen. You've got a round element with a baseball and some stuff in the middle. It's a little safe and generic, but this is an example of doing it well. I like this lumberjack with his cool like sad boy beanie. That's nice. I do like you've got two different elements with like the red for Rochester and the blue for Ridgemen down at the bottom. It looks great. This is well done. I like this. This is simple. This is clean. I don't like that his bat is blocking the T though, so it looks like it just says like Rochester. Anyway, whatever. Moving on. The Genesee Rapids. This is cool. Red, white, blue. It's a fail-safe. Can't lose when you do something like that. The R in Rapids has this nice kind of swoop to it where you've got the Rapids kind of on the upper end of that falling out. I really like the font choice. There's just really nothing bad to say about this logo. It looks fine. And now for our number one, we're gonna go with the Olean Oilers. This one looks pretty good. You've got this, I don't know what that is. It reminds me of There Will Be Blood with that thing popping off, you know, with the oil shooting out. And I like it. I like the perspective on it. It's got this big baseball behind it. The font choice of Oilers looks really cool. I do like those colors. Black and gray with the red and white for the baseball look really nice together. It's all contained in this nice one elemental piece, but I do like that there is room up at the top there for that oil to be shooting out of the logo. Looks nice. I gotta be honest, these were not my favorite logos ever. This is probably the weakest of logo ranking or groupings that I've done. The league itself is pretty cool. The New York Collegiate League is pretty neat and a lot of history there. This is actually not the only collegiate league in New York. There are others, many of which have better logos than these. Sorry to throw you under the bus there, New York Collegiate Baseball League. Just, even Marty's running away. He's had enough of this. So that's gonna do it for another ranking video. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Leave a comment down below. Tell me what was your favorite or least favorite. Appreciate your guys' support. We'll see you in the next video.